Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are working with Sunber Hair and we're just doing a really quick get ready with me. As you can see, I just had blow dried this hair and I didn't really know what I wanted to do with it, but I knew I had to get ready for work. So we're kind of just going to pull it back and start on the makeup first. Also, if you want to see how I color this hair, that will be in a separate tutorial. The video was a little too long, so I broke it up. First thing we're going to take is our e.l.f. lip exfoliating scrub, and we're just going to make sure our lips are nice and exfoliated. Then I'm going to go into the NYX Honeydew Primer, and I'm using that just to hydrate my face and add a little softness and glow to it. And then I'm going in with my Fenty Primer, and I am applying that all over my face. I use the Fenty Primer every single day before I do my foundation. It's just perfect with any foundation, so it's my go-to primer. Today I'm trying out the Maybelline Superstay Foundation. This is in the shade Truffle, and it was actually a really good match. This is like the first time I just grabbed a foundation straight off of the display, and it was perfect. I got this from Ulta, but you can pick it up at your local Rite Aid or Walmart. So around this time I got sick and tired of doing my makeup around my wig, so I had to take that off. Using the Makeup Revolution concealers in C13 and C18, I'm just going to go ahead and highlight and contour. These concealers are bomb. They do remind me of the Tarte Shape Tape in that they dry down really quickly, but they also have a really full coverage application. So you do have to work pretty fast because they do dry down very quick. This is also a new addition to my collection. I'm taking the e.l.f. Airbrush Blender, and I'm just using my Ulta Contour Kit in the darkest bronzer that comes in the kit. And this brush, oh my god, you guys, I had to stop and look at myself so many times because this brush contoured and bronzed my face so quickly, so effortlessly. I am absolutely in love. I'm going to go back and get the entire collection. Now I'm just adding some more of that C13 onto my lids as a base, just to prime for my eyeshadow. And the brush I'm using is just a concealer brush from Ulta. In addition to the new products, I'm trying this highlighter. This is from the brand Black Up in collaboration with Jenny Jenkins. And this is the highlighting palette 2. It's the darker one. This thing is so freaking pigmented, you guys. I had to like really go back and blend it out because I like a softer highlight for my everyday looks. But this is perfect for dark skin girls. Jenny really did her thing with this collaboration. For my brows, I just want a more natural look, so I'm just taking the brow and making a few hair-like strokes within my brows, and then I'm setting it with the Wet n Wild brow gel. Now I'm taking the Morphe 9A palette. I'm just going in with the brown shade Bruise, and I'm kind of blowing that out all over my lid. And then I'm taking my NYX primer and I'm going into the 39A from Morphe and just taking that bluish green teal shade, and I'm applying that on my lid. Then I'm going back into the 9A and I'm just using the black shade Storm, and I'm just doing some detail on the outer V and kind of bringing that into the crease to add more definition as well. Now going back to the hair, again, I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I kind of skipped the rest of the makeup, but I just did the same thing underneath. And then I added a pop of yellow in my inner corners and my lashes, but you'll see I changed those lashes later on because they were not drying correctly. Anyway, so I'm just going to straighten this hair, and I'm trying to get it to behave, and it's just not looking right, staying long. It was looking a little Elvira-y, and because it's just a closure and it's not a frontal, and you guys know my hair is blonde, so I couldn't take any hair out to kind of like blend it on the sides. I knew that I couldn't keep it this long, so I did decide to go ahead and chop it into a lob. Here I'm just showing you guys the coloring. Again, I'll show you guys how I colored this hair in a future video, but I'm going to go ahead and take off most of that aquamarine shade at the bottom. So I'm taking off a good, I think like almost 10 inches of hair here. It's just a really long bob that I was going for, and the hair cut fairly easy. I'm sorry I'm not in frame. I really thought I was. I'm sorry about that, you guys, but I can't go back and uncut it, so you're just gonna have to deal with this. As you can see, my eyelashes were like weird and wonky, so I do end up taking those off and putting on a different pair. So basically this is just me trying to perfect the hair. I'm going to do a couple of snips here and there and cut upwards to kind of thin out the ends so it's not as blunt at the bottom. And then I'm just going to run my flat iron through and kind of not really bump the end but turn it inward. Now I don't know why, but when I did this, the hair kept flipping back outward and there was nothing I could really do about it. So I just left it like that. But I'm going to take my argan oil of Morocco. This is from the brand OGX. I always use this on my hair because it just makes everything soft and sleek and straight. Now I'm going in with my electric hot comb. This allows me to make sure everything is flat up top and really straight and really combed through. Like, it's kind of hard to go through the entire hair when you're doing a flat iron. You kind of got to piece it and everything, and I'm super lazy, so I just prefer the hot comb method. So I just went in with that and just kind of finagled the baby hairs a little bit. At first I was gonna do that typical like one little baby hair swoop across the closure, but I really hate how that looks. Like, it just looks so obvious to me. So after messing with the baby hairs for a while, I decided to just kind of go with just the regular 2 baby hairs on each side, but they were really like not very noticeable, so it didn't really matter. As you guys can tell, the wig isn't actually secured onto my head with anything. I didn't gel or glue it down that day. I also don't have a band on it. It kind of is just on the cap on my head. So it stayed on all day. I didn't have any really like real problems. It wasn't windy. Nobody pulled it off. So you don't always have to secure down your wigs if you have confidence in yourself. And I had like tons of confidence, so I didn't secure down the wig that day. I feel like I'm rambling. I'm probably rambling. I've been rambling a lot lately. Yeah, so basically I just finish it up, make sure everything is nice and flat, and then I'm going in with the brown lip liner from NYX, L'Oreal's Macadamia, and then NYX Plumping Gloss in Champagne Glam. And that's about it for the Get Ready With Me, you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next tutorial. What?
That bag of Cheetos still in your bag.
Huh?
What's that bag of Cheetos still in your gym bag? Huh?
What bag of Cheetos?
Yeah.
Who put a bag of Cheetos in my gym bag?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You know what?
That's insane.
How long have Cheetos been there, babe? When you go out and buy Cheetos today, huh?
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 Cheetos?
You know what? That's too much. Too much, baby.
Hold on. Didn't you just have a goddamn Cadbury egg in your bag? Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. You quiet now. Yeah. Let me sit here and talk to my YouTube people so I can see how hypocritical you are. This life I have to live in this hypocritical household. The hypocrisy.
Alright. Since we're getting it all out in the open, then I ate a sandwich today.
Oh, did you now? What kind of sandwich did you have?
A meat sandwich.
Oh, so you ate meat.
I did.
What you doing in my bag anyway?
I'm eating
Uh-huh. Bullshits.
I had a pastrami sandwich today.
Pastrami?
Yup.
That's fatty meat too.
I know.
Oh, you wasn't even gonna tell me. Oh, I see.
Getting all out in the open now.
Might as well be honest.
Yup.
That's why I knew your breath smelled weird. I was like, why does it smell like this? You talk about you had, oh, the lies. Oh my goodness.
Told you I had to get out of Hopkins today.
That excuses why you was out there eating pastrami.
So I had to show my coworkers.
Oh, y'all went to Woo! You was living it up. Oh.
But I didn't go too crazy. Just sandwich. And I didn't get no like Russian dressing or anything on it. Just regular old mustard.
Oh, well, congratulations. Alright, you guys. So this is the finished look. Basically, I've worked with Sunber Hair before. You guys have seen that. You guys seen the hair company on my channel before. I think the last time I worked with them, I dyed the hair orange. This time we're doing more blues and teals. And I absolutely love this hair. I put it through the ringer and it's still bouncy, it's still soft, it's still doing what it wants to do. And I absolutely love this hair. It's probably one of my favorite companies that I've worked with. Their customer service is unmatched. When I tell you, they make sure you get your order. They're not playing any games. Like, they're really doing the damn thing. I am actually happy that I cut the hair. I do feel a little bit bad that I went through all of that with dyeing the bottom portion and I ended up cutting it anyway, but I just didn't like how the green was kind of meshing with it. It's still some green at the bottom and I really like that. Like, it's just a little tiny bit of green just here and there. The wig itself, this is in, the hair is actually Brazilian body wave, so I did straighten it pretty bone straight in my opinion, but it did come with a slight wave. Hopefully I'll be able to show you guys that. I think I recorded it. I've lost some of my filming, so that kind of sucks because I did this over like a week's time, and I know some of the film was like just gone. I think either I deleted it or it's not on my camera, it didn't transfer to my computer, so I'm sorry about that if I don't show you guys each and every detail. I tried to be thorough, but I know I lost some of my footage. I'm not sure what footage I lost until I start editing. Blah 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 blah. I'm running my mouth. Anyway, so in my head right now I have Brazilian body wave. It was 20, 22, 24 and an 18-inch lace closure. I think I pretty much cut this to about 12 to 14 inches, so I guess the length doesn't really matter, but you guys saw in the video how long it was, and then I cut off a big huge chunk just to make it kind of shoulder length. All details on purchasing this hair will be down below. As I said before, I have used the hair before and it is still the same quality. Forehead looks weird. It's still the same quality, so that's really good. I like consistency. I haven't seen a ton of people review Sunber Hair, but I think they're pretty up and coming. Like, they're probably the next you know who. So I'm actually really excited to be working with them, and I do recommend their hair. If you guys have had any experiences with Sunber, please leave that below. Again, all information will be in my description box, and you guys are always welcome to ask me questions or have any concerns or anything. You're always free to ask me questions, or you can email me and I will get back to you guys as soon as possible. Thank you guys so much for watching yet another tutorial from me. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe as per usual, and I will see you guys in my next video. Oh, and if I don't include the coloring in this video, it'll definitely be in the next video. I think I might just do a get ready with me for this one and split them in two because it's really long. Anyway, love you guys. Mwah. Bye.